I retired March 1st of 2007 from my job.
We had built a very successful business, and then we sold the business and stayed retired and traveled the country for 5 years, full-time in it in a motorhome.
My husband decided all the kids are grown, I want everybody out of the house. So there was the empty nest, you know.
Guys now who are retiring and being my age start to think about things. You know, the kid that you worked, you're retired, your kids are out of the house, and you're sitting around and you think, you know, you go back to certain times, you know.
He was advised to retire at 59 because he was the principal of a school and he was carrying a projector one day and had a heart attack. So the doctor advised him, with his military experience and all, to retire early. And that's what he did. And for a while it was difficult because he didn't want to retire early at 59. But I think it was wise he did.
When I look back on it, it was like things were hidden, things were like put away. I couldn't handle crowds or noise because of my hearing, the hearing loss. But it wasn't until after I retired that it seemed that things just they didn't crash down. Things changed.
And in all honesty, that's the issue right there, dealing with the change of physical limitations, restrictions that's brought about by injuries in the past catching up with you now as you're aging.
I just felt that I felt like an outsider. I felt like I couldn't connect with people.
And then I didn't sleep well. My wife would explain to me after I got back home, and even after I retired, that I was speaking Arabic at night really loud, that I was attempting to choke a pillow.
I got to the point where I didn't want to go anywhere, so I said, nothing's really alive, you know, all these negative thoughts going through my head constantly.
The reason I started going back to the VA, to the mental health, is that I realized that, hey, I'm getting on age right, you know, I'm 81 now. And I said, I'm getting on, I says, I don't want to spend, you know, my life like this. You know, I'm not getting along with my family. I'm just not getting along with myself. And I want to do something about it. So I applied for the VA, and immediately they signed me up. They put me right in there.
This guy that I saw, and still see, I tell people he was my roadmap. He says, this is what you need to be doing. This is who you need to talk to, or this is your next step, and stuff like that.
When I was talking to a psychologist, she recognized the need for me to speak to a psychiatrist, who then became the best mental health advocate that I've ever experienced.
Actually, I started with a group, and as time goes on, I'm beginning to open up even more so.
I thought it was appropriate to get to talk and exchange our ongoing struggles, sometimes thoughts, sleeplessness, and I thought it was helpful, very helpful, and I was able to build up a closeness, a camaraderie that I hadn't experienced in quite a while with other men.
But I think patience helps. And it isn't always easy.
A lot of people, because you're retired, you have skills and knowledge that you can still share with others. And that's something that I do. Although you're retired, go to the VA, get your treatment, but also share your experiences with those that need it as well.
My life is certainly better. The groups I'm in, the counseling I still go to at the vet center, a good wife.
Whatever you do, you need to construct, not destruct. Do not become a burden to yourself. If you get unhappy, you really need to talk to someone.